If I told you that millionaires avoid spending money, while poor people do everything they can to look rich, would you believe it? It sounds contradictory, but this is one of the biggest differences between those who accumulate wealth and those who live on the financial edge. While many people worry about showing off their status, true millionaires follow invisible rules that ensure their money keeps growing. Have you ever stopped to think if what you're doing with your money today might be determining where you'll be in the next few years? The truth is that most people spend without thinking, financing expensive cars, designer clothes, and a lifestyle that doesn't match their financial reality. They believe that appearing rich is the path to success. But do you know who really gets rich from this? Large corporations, banks, and real millionaires who understand the money game. While some people spend everything they earn, others invest, multiply, and live below their means. But why? What do the rich know that most people don't? The biggest mistake that keeps so many people trapped in poverty is not just earning little money, but how they manage it. Many believe that the solution to their financial problems is to make more money. But the reality is that if you don't know how to manage $1,000, you won't know how to manage $10,000 or $1 million either. The problem is not in income, but in habits. While ordinary people spend most of what they earn on liabilities, things that only generate expenses like financed cars and the latest electronics, millionaires invest in assets such as stocks, real estate, and businesses. This means that while some people spend to look rich, others silently build real wealth. Let's take a classic example. Imagine two people with the same income. One decides to finance a luxury car because they want to show off to their friends and appear successful. The other chooses a more economical vehicle and invests the difference in the financial market. 5 years later, the first person is still paying high installments for a car that has lost value, while the second has multiplied their money and now has the capital to buy a car in cash, or even invest even more. This mindset difference may seem small at first, but over time, it leads to completely opposite financial destinies. Another crucial factor is how the rich and the poor handle their daily habits. Millionaires understand that small choices made consistently generate great results in the long run. They control their finances, constantly seek to learn more about money, and create multiple sources of income. Meanwhile, most people live in the moment, spending everything they earn and relying solely on a salary. They don't invest time in learning about finances, preferring to believe that the only way to get rich is by winning the lottery or waiting for a job promotion. One of the greatest examples of this is Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, who still lives in the same house he bought in the 1950s. He could live in a massive mansion, but he knows it's unnecessary. Buffett understands that real wealth is not in what you buy, but in what you keep and make grow. Meanwhile, how many people earning a good salary go into debt to afford a house or car beyond their means just to impress others? What few people know is that millionaires follow invisible rules that keep their fortunes growing. One of these rules is simple but extremely powerful. They never spend more than a specific percentage of their income on consumer goods. In other words, they understand that luxury should only be acquired after wealth has already been built. Another essential rule is reinvestment. Instead of spending all the money they earn, they use part of their profits to generate more income, whether by investing in businesses, the stock market, or real estate. And the best part is that you don't need to be a millionaire to apply these strategies. One of the simplest ways to start is with the 50-30-20 rule. Here's how it works. 50% of your income goes to basic needs like housing and food. 30% can be used for leisure and personal desires. But the final 20% must be saved or invested. It may seem like a small amount at first, but over time, this money grows and can be used for opportunities that truly increase your wealth. Now that you understand how the rich think and act, the question is, how can you change your financial future? The answer lies in transforming your mindset and applying simple but powerful habits. The first step is eliminating unnecessary expenses. Before buying anything, Ask yourself, is this really necessary, or am I buying it to impress someone? Next, start building new sources of income. If you rely solely on a salary, you'll always be vulnerable. And lastly, invest in your financial knowledge. The more you know about money, the more control you'll have over it. And to prove that this works, let's look at the story of someone who applied these strategies and changed their life. Imagine a person who earned an average salary but decided to stop wasting money and started investing. In just a few years, they not only paid off their debts, but also accumulated enough wealth to live with financial security. The secret? Small changes that, when applied consistently, created a massive impact. What you do with your money today determines where you'll be in the next few years. You can continue spending without a plan and remain stuck in the same financial cycle. Or you can start applying the principles that millionaires use to build wealth. The choice is yours. Now tell me, which of these changes have you already applied in your life? Leave your comment below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel, because every week I bring content that will help you transform your financial mindset. See you in the next video.